Welcome back, guys. Reggie versus Solace with week number 4. Post-game analysis. Giants versus the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans in the Superdome. And it was a big game for New Orleans because this was their first game back after being relocated because of Hurricane Ida. So first thing I want to start out with is props to the New Orleans Saints. I know it was an emotional game. They definitely wanted to pull this one out. Giants kind of derailed that, which is a good thing for us, but I wanted to start it off with positive, with props to the New Orleans and all their fans, everyone who supports them. Because I know with Hurricane Katrina and then with Hurricane Ivan, I was personally affected by Hurricane Katrina. So I understand how that was dealing with that down there. And then, of course, now with Hurricane Ida, this being the first home game well into week 4. So shout out to New Orleans for trying to pull it together. I know it was an emotional game. Surprised that the Giants was able to pull it out. Let's discuss more in detail about that. I'm going to get some comments at the end because Giants fans keep trying to come to my neck. You guys can come to my neck. But what you guys have to understand, too, the fans that are leaving swear words and things like that, I know they get emotional because I'm constantly roasting you punk asses. You can't put it on YouTube. You can say it on YouTube, but you can't put it in comments on YouTube because the comment will never be posted. YouTube automatically deletes those comments. But I thought the way so I can at least read them out. But they'll never be posted on the video. You'll just post it and then it'll go away. So almost like in a back thing. I can't even approve them for a review. So just keeping to know that, now, if you're going to leave a comment, you want it to be seen by everyone else. Think about it. You know what I mean? All right. So let's get into it. Giants upset the Saints. Previously 0-3 Giants versus, I think, the 2-1, 0-3 Giants versus the 2-1 Saints. Let's get into it. Big recap. Big win for us. Let's go. All right. So let's just let this thing play. First of all, for me, I was, of course, away with our family, doing some dinner and everything like that. So I did not get to watch the game. So, of course, I was trying to watch these little highlights and things like that. I wanted to say real quick, too, big shout out to Jason Garrett, to Joe Judge for listening to my videos, because it's clear that they listened to my commentary. I've been saying these past things over the last 3 weeks. Saquon has to get touches. And he got touches. This, I think they gave him the touchdown. It wasn't a touchdown, but it is what it is. If we snuck one out there, then that's what it is. When I saw this, I said, hey, the ball came out. But, hey, John Ross looked like we got a John Ross sighting, which was a good thing. I wanted to say this. Saquon Barkley, 126 total yards from scrimmage. Remember what I was saying to that punk-ass viewer who was talking to me about, hey, Saquon didn't have 100 yards rushing. You still got the job done. Listen, Saquon has the ability to be able to get 100 yards from scrimmage each game when healthy. And he is. Remember, he was out the entire season last season, right? I think he got injured in like week 2 or something like that, week 3, basically the whole damn season, And he had 126 total yards from scrimmage and 2 big touchdowns. They finally making sure that the ball goes through Saquon. He's our best player. Saquon. You see that we win a game when Saquon gets his touches, which was great. Look at this play right here. Saquon making plays. He's looking like he's playing against the Redskins. And this was impressive too because he was doing it against a nice Saints defense. Now, I will say this. We also lucked up because the Saints were without a couple of key players. Good scramble, Daniel Jones. I'll take these plays all day from Daniel Jones because he looked the throw. It wasn't there. Then you use your legs. That's how I want to see it done. This, a hell of a throw, and I don't even count the interception. You know what? Because it was halftime. So he finally, Danny Jones. This is the Danny Jones portion of the video. Danny Jones finally had a game with no turnovers. I loved it. It was great. I'm not counting that interception because that's a Hail Mary. It's okay. He finally had a game where he didn't fuck us up in the ass, which was great. And guess what? For Daniel Jones, he's getting his flowers today. Because guess what? Danny Jones, number one in the NFL for yards this week, as of this recording. Of course, if Tom Brady goes crazy against New England in a few minutes, then of course Danny Jones will be number two. But Danny Jones was on the money this game. This is the game I expect out of a first round pick and a top 6, top 10 pick in NFL draft. Finally put it together. But you also saw the play calling. Jason Garrett woke the fuck up and started letting Danny throw it downfield. This is without Darius Slayton and without Sterling Shepard. Even more impressive that you got it done. We always know that New Orleans is going to make plays, but they were also injured. I think they had 3 to 4 starters out with injuries, and we were able to sneak out a win, which was amazing. I loved it. It was great to be able to see, right? Taysom Hill throwing darts, and boom, my boy Bradbury getting in there. James Bradbury the fourth with the snacks, with the nice pick. Great play right there from him. We couldn't do anything with Taysom Hill. He was running all over. Just ran all over 22. Just ran him over. Taysom Hill's a big boy, though. That's a big dude right there. So props to New Orleans, like I said. Taysom Hill also had 2 touchdowns just the same way Saquon did. It was good. But Danny Jones was on the money. This was his most complete game by far in the NFL. We need more games like this. Remember what I'm trying to say. You guys say that Daniel Jones had the potential to do this. He needs to do this. It's year 3 once again. This was an impressive victory and an impressive showing by Daniel Jones. 402 passing yards. Saquon with the money play right here. Touchdown. You notice, once again, Saquon did that after the catch. Great throw by Danny Jones. Give it to the playmaker. Saquon was doing this at Penn State. And that's the frustrating thing about it. Run that ball and nothing was there. Boom. QB draw. Boom. And he made the play. I'm cool with all of that. Danny Jones, this was him putting it together. Not the Thursday night football game. It was this game here. Look at Kenny Golladay. His bum ass actually making plays. I'm all for it. Kenny was leading the Giants in yards today, which was great. Well, at least receiving yards. We'll go over the stats real quick, but I just wanted to do this freestyle off the top. Hey, great victory by the Giants. Look at the pocket. Andrew Thomas was out there doing his damn thing against that New Orleans front four. Hey, Andrew Thomas, Will Hernandez. It's time to give these guys credit. Nate Solder right there, making good plays. It was great to be able to see it. This is a complete game, and we had the claw from behind. We were down 21-10, and we didn't lose focus. Give the ball to Saquon. It's a shame he took the week 4, but that's the player. He can score touchdowns every game. And in overtime, he snatched it. I love the play calling in this game. Because guess what? We were in field goal range with the Golladay play, and we said, no, we're not going to settle for the field goal in overtime. Let's win the fucking game. And the Giants finally put the shit together. It was so good to be able to see it. So good. Oh, Kadarius Toney made some plays. Good job. Good job, Danny, not fumbling the ball. Kadarius Toney looked shifty. He was looking like a little joystick. I loved it. Give Kadarius Toney the ball since you spent the first round pick on him. Was it the right pick? No. Fuck no. No. But hey, you got him. Use him. And that's what Giants fans were saying in the comments. I responded. You check my hour-long video on that. I responded to the comments, both good and bad. Both agreeing with me and disagreeing with me. I responded to them all. Hey, he looked good. Look at the shit. Look at the jokes. That's a hell of a good play, Tony. I like it. Nothing to complain about this game. The blocking was good. The O-line improved. They looked good. 94 is a problem on that New Orleans front four. So they did some great blocking there too. Get the ball in 89's hands. It looked great. It looked great. Danny Jones, like I said, he's leading the league this week in quarterback yards. I loved it. 402 Big Daddy yards. By far his most complete game. I loved it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Love me or hate me, it's all good. It is finally a good prop stream for the New York fucking football Giants. We got the victory. What a hellish of a play. That's an awesome throw. John Ross is a bum for dropping the ball, but man, what a throw by Daniel Jones. I loved it. Let's look at some stats, man. Let's look at some stats. They put it together. They put it together, guys, and I loved it. All right. Danny Jones, like I said, 28 to 40. Is he throwing the ball too much? Yes. I still want him to get that in the 30 to 35 throws per game range. But 402 yards, 2 touchdowns, and we not counting that interception, I'm cool with it. Great game by Daniel Jones. You see, I'm giving him the flowers. We need him to reproduce this. Another good run right there. 402 yards. I'm so impressed. That's what I'm talking about. Props to Daniel Jones. Let's go. A great game and aggressive play calling by Jason Garrett, you bum ass fuck. Thankful that you listened to my previous rants. It got through to the Giants brass, and I'm satisfied with that. Rushing, Saquon 13 carries. Like I said, I wanted him to have 20 to 25 touches. He didn't quite get that. Was a little bit under it, but hey, we got the job done. There's still room for improvement. Saquon can get 100 yards rushing, and he'll get there eventually. It's all good though. He had a touchdown rushing and a touchdown receiving. I love it. So Daniel Jones 4 for 27. I'm cool with that. No fumbles. Yay. Devontae Booker, he's a bum. Kadarius Toney 1 for 1. They're still trying to give him gadget gaze because they see that shiftiness. But let's stop with that. And of course, bum ass Evan Ingram 1 for -3 yards. They're just using it because he's speed. He's the H-back role, like I said. Receiving, thank God, Kenny Golladay. This is his first game as a Giant making fucking plays. He didn't score a touchdown, but 6 for 116. Thank you. Where the fuck have you been? Can the Giants bottle this up? I need the Giants to bottle this up so we can reproduce it and we can have efficient results because a good team's coming here next week, and it's the Dallas Cowboys, and they looked good today. We're going to need you to step up, Kenny G, and stop being a bum. Hopefully the rust is off of your play style. We need you in the end zone. So let's hope you can reproduce this. Kadarius Toney, like I said, they gave him the ball. 9 targets, crazy. 6 for 178. What Joe Judge was saying previously and in the previous week was true. Hey, he said Kadarius Toney will get more touches. When he got the touches, 6 out of 9, that's not bad. 78 yards, that's good. I like it. John Ross, 4 targets, 3 for 77. So, he's still got that 4.2 speed. A big play, John Ross. Let's hope he can stay healthy, and we can use him for the entire season. I loved it. Saquon, 5 for 74 and a touch. 6 targets. I love it. I love it. I fucking love it. Saquon can get the receiving yards. You see, he's a great receiver. He's always been. Give him the fucking ball. Evan Ingram, 5 out of 6. I like it. 27 yards. Like I said, I hope we can flip him for like a 2nd or 3rd round pick. I don't like him as our tight end, but it is what it is. Kyle Rudolph, 2 out of 3 for 24 yards. That's cool. He's serviceable, And Devontae Booker, like I said, Devontae will get you his one rush. He'll get you his one rush. And he did. 2 fumbles in the game, John Ross and Saquon. That's surprising for Saquon. Like I said, I just watched the highlights this time as I had a previous family engagement. All right, interceptions. James fucking shut down Bradbury. I loved it. The defense played good. The whole New Orleans to 21 points. I know New Orleans doesn't have their big, heavy hitters, but hey, they're still a good team, and Jameis is a good quarterback. Even when he was throwing picks, he was still doing 30 and 30. And that's something a lot of quarterbacks couldn't do. Now that he got the LASIK surgery, he's a much better quarterback with a less talented team. Dealing with the injuries, of course. Yeah, like I said, tackles for loss. Big Dexter Lawrence had a couple of those. I'm seeing no sacks. Like I said, I did not get to watch the game live today. I'm seeing 0 sacks. That is a problem. Hopefully, we can start to improve our defensive line. But we did have a tackle for loss, which is good. Graham Gano missed a kick. but he did make the big one to seal it and take us to overtime, which was grateful. Like I said, it was a lot of Florida State representation. I'm a Florida State alum, of course, with Graham Gano as the place kicker, and of course, Jameis Winston as the last champion, the national champion from Florida State, which was 2013. Yeah. So that was good. You seen bum ass CJ Board doing his punt return, so that was cool. Yeah, let's look at the Saints stats. This is like just a good game, man. Good game. Like I said, Taysom Hill had an awesome game. For the Saints fans, I show love to the Saints. Same thing with Fitz Vegas. Big, we show love to the Saints. You know what I'm saying? It's a city that shouldn't be there, but it is what it is. Jameis Winston, we did a hell of a good job on defense. Holding him to 1 touchdown was amazing. I loved that. Love that. We were getting dicked down with the deep ball, so the secondary does need some help. You know already, I don't like our safeties. I don't like McKinney. I don't like Jabril Peppers. They don't make enough plays for me. But it is what it is. Alvin Kamara, top 3 running back in the league, 26 for 120. I just wish Saquon can get those same type of carries. That's all. I feel Saquon can do that, and I'm going to stand on that hill. I feel Saquon can be a Alvin Kamara, can be a CMC in Carolina. He doesn't get the attempts. It is what it is. Different play calling. Sean Payton's a genius. All the respect to Sean Payton. We snuck out and got this victory. I'm super satisfied. Taysom Hill's a monster. The fucking guy's a tank. Not as good as a quarterback, but as a Swiss Army knife, he's the man. 6 for 28, 2 touchdowns, and we couldn't stop him. I love it. He was doing good. Ty Montgomery's back down there. That's cool. Former Green Bay great was down there making plays. Jawan Johnson had the sole touchdown from the receiving. They got Chris Hogan down there too. Like I said, they were out. Their big boy, who was the guy? I can't guard Mike. Wasn't playing. Kenny Stills was. I guess he was in the game. It looks like he wasn't. It is what it is. And of course, Marcus Williams got that pick. But yeah, man, this was a solid game by the Giants once again. Super good game. Super happy about the results. Surprising victory. And it was a come from behind victory also, which was great for the Giants. Let me know what you guys think. Daniel Jones finally gets his flowers from me. We actually used Saquon fucking Barkley the correct way. The line played good as far as limiting sacks. Danny Jones was not under duress. Great game. Give Barkley the ball. Let's reproduce this. It's going to be a crazy week coming up next week with Dallas Cowboys coming to town. The Dallas Cowboys look good. You won't hear me talking shit about the Cowboys. Let's see if we can pull out another victory. Reggie versus Salas. Let me zoom in real quick. New scene. Love me or hate me. Leave a like. Leave a dislike. Hit a subscribe button if you like my content. I do Giants recap videos every week. I also respond to the comments when I can. And if I can't, I'll make a video and dedicate a video just to responding to the comments, whether you like me, whether you subscribed, either or. But the Giants finally look good and put everything I was saying the past 3 weeks together and get a victory as we were the underdogs in this game as far as Vegas betting is concerned. Saquon 126 yards total from scrimmage. Remember, I said you put it together and get it done, and he did. I said Saquon needed 100 yards, mixing receiving and rushing, and he did. And then, of course, Jones, number 1 quarterback in the NFL as far as yards today with 402 big boys. I love it. No shit talking from me this week for Daniel Jones. He played an excellent game and looking like he was the best quarterback of the week, which was awesome. And we needed the victory too, guys, because guess what? Dallas won today. Washington won today. The bum-ass fucking Eagles lost, thank God. So now we're 1-3 with them, and we're looking to try to make some plays. We got big boy Dallas coming in next week. Let's see what we do. Before I go, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, guys. I do want to do this. This is the only way I can see your comments and they don't stay for a long time. There we go, right here. So let me see if I can do this. Yeah, let's do this to show you guys that that I do try to comment. This comment here from Binsky was cussing me out. Let's talk about this. He says you bugging is not you bugging Daniel Jones is nice. Get him a line. Remember, guys, you have to play with what you have. We've been trying to get a line for 5 years, but Binsky doesn't watch fucking games. How many of them 20 sets did he have a line, dude? If he doesn't have a line, because remember you spent a first round, you spent a second round pick in Hernandez, second round, a first round pick in Thomas. Billy Price is a former, I think, first or second rounder, if I'm not mistaken. He stinks, but he's the center now because Gates went down with a horrific injury. Nate Solder is, I think, a first or second rounder, even though he's a bum and he's old, right? And then they got, I think, either Matt Pert playing or another offensive lineman, Ben Bendison, I think it is. They traded for 2 offensive linemen, and they got Isaiah Wilson, who was another first round pick. They have a line. The line needs to get it together. But you can continue sucking dicks anyway. And then you say, I'm a real Giants fan. Dude, fuck you, because I'm a real Giants fan, whether you like it or not. Remember, all of you dumbass fucking Giants fans, you guys don't have to watch the channel. It's growing. It grew another fucking few subscribers from last week. Don't watch the channel. I'm not forcing anyone to watch this shit. Fuck are you doing? And he wants to cuss me out. See, when you use the word bitch, YouTube flags the comment and I don't get to see it. It's not even on that video. Just to let you know. We're going to go through things. G-Sox fans, what's up, man? Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And of course, I'm a veteran, so thank you for your service. I appreciate you. Look at this. I'm okay disagreeing on things. Totally fine with that, dude. Yeah, look, this is what I'm, respect to this guy. Hard to grow if I can't hear our alternative points of view. My man. And he subscribed to the channel. Thank you, G-Sox, my man. Another one, Brotherman1234. Once again, I can't see this comment. No one can see this comment on the actual video itself. He says, hey, you dumbass, you stay bashing the Falcons as if the Giants were the better team at the time, in my opinion, they were. I'm only going to give you guys my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, once again, I don't need you fucks on the channel. If you're not going to understand, this is my opinion, and hey, I'm coming to see yours. But expecting me to agree with everyone is lunacy. I'm not going to do it. Okay? The Falcons are a fucking trash team. They're better than the Giants when they beat them. Before then, I'm not going to put the Falcons ahead. It's a moot point now because you guys are better. You guys have the better record. Okay? Actually, I think you guys just lost to the Redskins, so we might have the same record. As, you know, like I said, I've been out all day. Anyway, both teams were 0-2. Yeah, brethren. But you saying dumbass, chill with the language. Or you can make a video responding and you can tag me and then you can cuss me out all you want. That's perfectly fair. Because I'm going to cuss you out, you punk ass fuck. Move around. Moving on. Kimberly Watson says, Saints fan here, and you just got a sub because you read the fuck out of them people in the comments. I'm dead. That's what it is, man. I'm going to keep it 1,000, whether you guys like it or not. Shout out to you, Kimberly Watson. And once again, shout out to your Saints. It's tough what the city's going through. I'm surprised we actually went down there and got the victory. It was an emotional game once again for your Saints. Shout out to you guys for being good sports. You know, it is what it is. We snuck out a victory, a game we wasn't supposed to win, at least going into it. But we dominated that game, and it was amazing to be able to see it. Thank you again, Kimberly, for checking out the channel. Appreciate that. Marley Marl, what's going on with that? Said this was hilarious. That being said, Daniel Jones is about to win an MVP. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Let's see. Prove it wrong, because you're our first round fucking pick, Daniel Jones. You're the 6th fucking pick in that draft. Prove it. And it looks like in this game, he did. And he got all the credit. I didn't slander him at all. Nothing. So miss me thinking I'm just going to slander Daniel Jones. No, this is a great game out. He should be doing this. Kyler fucking Murray is 4-0. Moving on. Oh, I said I wasn't going to try to pronounce that first name. Delancey. Yeah, we saw Dak play it safe under Garrett, and now with the new offensive coordinator, we see a huge difference. You're 1,000% correct. Thank you for your good comment. You are right. Kellen Moore is making money down there in Dallas, and they're opening the shit up. They know they got 3 stud receivers. You got a nice tight end too. Dalton Schultz is nice. Let's give them credit. You notice, right? Good football, I'm gonna give credit, even if they're against me. Even if the team against me. Dallas looks great. Ezekiel had 100-yard plus. He had 126 yards today. No, 143. My bad. Those are Saquon's numbers. I think Ezekiel had 143 today in a tub. It was crazy. And then you got Pollard, who's really better than Ezekiel. To be honest with you, Pollard, since they've both been there, Pollard's been the baller. They got a stud running game. The offensive line is nowhere near as studly as they were, but they're still good. They're decent. They're top 15 in the league. You know, and then you got a developing tight end in Schultz coming. Whew, Dallas looks nasty, and that's what I think Gallup's hurt. Just putting that out there. I'm back, and thank you. See, he came back, and he says, yo. So I agree with you on the fact we need to change as a whole. Yes, if they're gonna keep losing bum games like that, they need to change. If they're gonna do it like how they did this week, keep it going. And I appreciate your love for the Giants. Thank you. At least you're able to see the love. We're not going to be like this if there's not going to be any love. Come on. Let me see what he says here. He says, you mentioned players like Ingram, who's a bum, and Galladay. Galladay was good today, but the last 3 weeks, he's been a bum. Pretty much not doing what needs to be done. Well, my question to you, who's DJ supposed to throw to in order to score? Well, you notice it was Saquon Barkley. Throw the fucking ball to Saquon. Throw it to Sterling Shepard when he comes back from injury. Throw it to these guys. You've got targets. That's the thing. It's a no excuse here for Daniel Jones. All the pundits were saying, guess what? Daniel Jones has no excuses. And he doesn't. He doesn't have any excuses. That's real talk. He's got so many studs around him. John Ross is a first-round pick. He's a bum and a one-trick pony, but he's a first-round pick. Right? He can basically be our Darius Slayton replacement because at least John can catch a little bit. And he has far more greater speed. Slayton runs a 4.3. What's his name? John Ross runs a 4.22. So if you're going to throw it deep and run the go route, do it with Ross, please. All right. So those are the people he can throw to. I will pay DJ. I don't know what you're saying here. He hasn't shown enough. Year 1 was great. Yes, year 1 was great with Eli here. Okay. He was throwing guys open exactly. It was a regression. In this game, he showed some improvement. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. DeAndre Baker was the pick. Yeah, that's what it was. DeAndre Baker was that bum-ass fucking dude from Georgia. We picked we traded back up into the first round to get, and then you want to go rob people when you got a nice-ass NFL contract. Bum-ass dude. As far as hiring Riddick, yes, please. Seems like someone to actually care about this team. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's all. And if it's not going to be Riddick, give someone else in there that's progressive instead of regressive like Gettleman. That's all. That's all. I was just going to respond to a couple of these right there too. K-Silk, this is my boy. And remember, you guys can go to K-Silk 34. I've known K-Silk for about 10 to 12 years. We went to college together. Not the same college. He was a FAMU dude, and I went to Florida State. But we always kept it 1,000. He's a Cowboys fan. I'm a Giants fan. Matter of fact, he was there when my Giants won the Super Bowl in 2007. He was talking mad shit. So he knows this is way back in the day. It's 2021 now. It's no fair weather. I've always been comfortable in my own skin as a Giants fan. And he's always been comfortable in his skin as a Dallas Cowboys fan. They ain't won since, 1996? They ain't won a Super Bowl since then. He watched me win 2 since we've been cool. True Dallas Cowboy fan right there. Week 5, we ain't friends. It's going down. The Dallas Cowboys should win the game, but don't let us pull an upset like we did today. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna respond to a few more. Richie, Keyshawn said, you can hit Kenny Golladay. He's getting strapped by DBs all game. Another bad free agency ad by Gettleman. That Daniel has to throw Kenny Golladay open because he slows molasses. That dude runs like a 4.5, maybe a 4.6. But today, he got his man, and I loved it. All good. Shout out to the comment, Richie. And the last one, my man, J-Ham. I fucking love you. I'm getting my coffee and watching this video. I know it's going to be good. And he also subscribed. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. That's all I'm saying. You know, so like I said, it's going to be some good stuff here, guys. I just wanted to leave it just like that. We'll do the new scene real quick. Thank you guys for viewing the channel. If you guys are liking the content, if my content riled you up and I rubbed you the wrong way, show someone else. Show it to a friend. You know, show the video, show the channel to a friend. Share it with a friend. Share it to the people that want to laugh at me. Share it to the people that could agree with me. Share it on. That's how the channel grows. I thank you guys for viewing the stream. Giants get the dub today. First one in 2021, which was amazing to be able to see. Daniel Jones, 402 yards, 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, 126 total yards from scrimmage. Kenny Galladay and Kadarius Toney had good games. I love to see it. We're going into Dallas week, and it's going to be a critical game in the NFC East. As if you guys don't know, the back 9 of the NFC East, I think it's 4 or 5 games in a row. Teams have to play each other, so it's going to be nasty. Going in to week 14 through 18 is going to be crazy. See if we can get it done. Reggie versus Solace. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the dislike if you hate me. Hit the like button if you agree. We get a victory. Victory Monday is going to feel good. Go Giants.